Okay, so welcome back. So we're incredibly hurt at the moment, so how about we find a place to heal, which I believe the hotel would be that place. So let's rest. Hopefully it doesn't cost us more than 60, because that's all we have. There we go, perfect. Oh, what? I didn't even realize there was a room there. Alright, anyways. Okay. So we have no money whatsoever, but we need to go to the guild and talk to... Okay. Oh, it's you kids. So you found out anything about the incident? You bet, valuable information at that. So we relay the information about General Morgan, or from General Morgan. The Sky Bandits and the Capua family, you're right. That is valuable information. It looks like we'll be able to decide on a policy for the Bracer Guild related to this. However, I'm surprised to hear that General Morgan is an even bigger Bracer hater than I had originally thought. Yeah, I was really surprised myself. In Roland, the job of a Bracer is pretty much respected by everyone, so to encounter someone who hates Bracers that much... Don't worry about it, General Morgan is an exception. Under normal circumstances, the Royal Army and the Guild maintain a pretty good cooperative relationship. However, it looks like this time you're going to have to deal with a lot more than you bargained for. Well... then I guess we'll have to try and make steady efforts while maintaining a low profile. But it looks like these recent burglaries are also the work of the Sky Bandits, right? Yes, taking into account the incident in Roland, it's pretty clear who's behind these. To call them burglars is one thing though, because most of the stuff that's been stolen hasn't been all that valuable. I would have never thought they would go as far as to commit a heinous crime like hijacking the Lind. Now that you mention it, that is rather odd. The burglary that happened in Roland was also rather mild in comparison. Yeah, and to hijack an airliner and then turn around and demand a ransom from the royal family? The risks there are greater than any potential reward. In light of that, we should probably do a little more on the investigative side ourselves. Okay, but first we need to report a lot of stuff. Alright, good work. It looks like you managed to achieve your objective. Come back again if you have anything else to report. So we still have the Bear Claw survey and the Nebel Valley monster. I'm actually curious if I ended up reporting the Roland one as well. I did! So you can actually report at any branch. You just have to accept them at the proper branch, I guess? Because it was what? The letter carrier. Yeah, so we already reported that one. Okay, good. So I guess the only two we have now is the Bear Claw survey and the Nebel Valley monster, which the Nebel Valley monster we've been avoiding. But anyways, let's go check the market because our friend Olivia should be here somewhere. Where could he be? There he is. This marketplace is much more lively than I could have ever imagined. It was definitely worth seeing. That's it? That's it? Alright, let's go talk to the mayor lady. No. Nope. Oh, but there you are, Lila. Maybe she's up here? Nope. Aha! Dealing with complaints from the citizens. Late deliveries of goods to the Bose Market because of the airspace being a no-fly zone. Servicing the sewer facilities. Selecting a congratulatory gift for Her Majesty the Queen. Harm incurred by monsters on the new Ansel path. When will all this paperwork finally end? Hello? Oh, you're back already? You look pretty busy, so would it be better if we came back at a later time? No, you're fine. So you found out something from General Morgan, right? I'd like to hear about it. Good work. I feel I have a much clearer picture on the situation now. So there was a hijacking by the Sky Bandits and now a ransom demand. The situation is much more serious than I had originally anticipated. If the General hadn't found out we were Bracers, I think we could have learned more, but... No, it's alright. I'm just glad to know that it wasn't a crash. With this information, I should be able to take effective countermeasures with the city. Now, I need to think of a way to inform the citizens of Bose and deal with the families of the passengers. I imagine that'll be quite a difficult task considering that you're already as busy as you are. Well, that's the duty of a mayor. And since the identity of the criminals is now known, may I ask that you continue your investigation of the incident? Of course, that was our plan to begin with. We've already had a run-in with these Sky Bandits before, and I'll wager the honor of the guild that this one group we cannot simply leave up to the Royal Army. Yeah, that's for sure. There's Dad to find, and we need to deal with these Sky Bandits once and for all. Oh, what's with that look, Joshua? I was just thinking, and no matter which way I look at things, I just can't believe it. What can't you believe? That Dad could get beaten by a bunch of Sky Bandits. Basing my judgment on the ability of the group that appeared in Roland. I'm in agreement with you there. Cassius could have easily dealt with a group of that caliber. Come on, Joshua, you too, Shara? You're giving him way more credit than he deserves. He's pretty good, I'll give you that, but I think it would be a bit of a stretch to take on an entire group. Do you mind if I ask you something? Are you trying to tell me that your father was aboard the airliner? Oh, didn't I mention that? I'm embarrassed to say it, but yeah, he was. Not to mention he's a bracer, too. His name is Cassius Bright. Did you just say Cassius Bright? Yeah, why? Do you know my dad or something? I've never met him in person, but I've heard a great deal about him. I'm sorry, I just don't know what to say. But we might be able to use this to get some information from the army. Excuse me, Mayor? I'm very sorry, and I can empathize with what you must be going through. If there's anything I can do to help you clear up this incident, then I am at your disposal. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask. I wonder what's up with the mayor. As soon as we mentioned Dad's name, she got all surprised. You're right, but I guess I can imagine where she's coming from. The mayor and the general have known one another for a long time, after all. Well, let's not worry about that right now. The real question is, where do we go from here? Just searching around blindly for the airliner or Sky Bandits probably won't amount to anything, right? I mean, if that's all it'd take, then the army would have found them a long time ago. Huh? What's the matter with you two? Estelle, you've matured. If it had been the same you as before, you probably would have said something like, let's just comb the entire region. I never thought I'd see the day when those words would come out of your mouth either. My heart's too full of emotions for words. So what are you two trying to say? You can be so rude sometimes, I hope you know. Now, we're complimenting you, Estelle, seriously. Unfortunately, unlike Roland, the Bose region is enormous. I'm really hoping for a clue right about now. A clue, huh? Oh right, wasn't that Niall and Dorothy we saw in front of the mayor's place earlier? He seemed pretty starved for a story, but he's gotta know something by now, right? It's true he arrived in Bose a little before we did, so I think it may be worth talking to him. I wonder where they went. Let's check the markets. Doesn't look like they're in the markets, so maybe at the restaurant? Or the chapel. I doubt they're in the chapel, but you never know. Okay, let's check the restaurant. Nope, they're not here either. Maybe at the hotel? Not at the Bracer Guild. Okay, so let's check the hotel. Or the bar. The bar is where they would be, yes. Oh, god damn it. This ain't no joke, you know. Well, we found him, but he's drunk off his ass. Was having that article rejected really that much of a shock to his system? He's just acting like the man he is. Men are pigs, after all. Though he seems to have forgotten that alcohol is a drink to be consumed, not a drink to be consumed by. You're one to talk. Don't they sometimes call you Bottomless Shara? Oh please, bottomless is much more suitable for a woman like Aina. I, on the other hand, can hold my liquor. No matter how much I may drink, my face and my disposition remain unreddened. So don't you dare group a fun-loving drinker like myself in the same category as this clumsy lush. Oh, come now. When you get drunk, you lose it completely and everyone around you gets a heck of a show, admit it. It's certainly true that Aina is a bucket to share a sieve, but no matter how you look at it, they're both pretty bottomless. I'm sensing disrespect, children. Oh? Oh, where am I? Good, you're awake, sort of. Drinking so much is not good for your health, you know. Oh, my head. What the? You're that bracer trainee, aren't you? Oh, my goddess. What the hell am I doing enrolling? Thought I made my way to Bose. What are you mumbling about, you sponge? You are in Bose, and so are we. Oh, well, damn it, don't scare me like that. Oh, and I see you've got a lovely lass with you. Name's Scheherazade Harvey. The pleasure's all yours, I'm sure. I'm the mentor of these two. Scheherazade? Are you the infamous Silver Streak by any chance? Oh, you humble me, sir. I take it you've heard of me, then. Only rumors, I'm afraid, but yeah, I know your name. You're one of the top young bracers, if I'm not mistaken. Which means you three are here to investigate the incident as well, I suppose. So you do have some brains left in there after all that booze. I'm impressed. You find anything out? We saw you by the mayor house and you seemed pretty troubled. Damn, they saw that? Oh yeah, I was looking for clues and couldn't find any. That's what I figured. Darned Army's regulations on the spread of information really restrict what I'm able to learn anyway. And if I try to consult General Morgan at the Hawking Gate directly, I'll be held up for inspection for who knows how long. So I figured I'd at least try to score an interview with the legendary voluptuous mayor. But a maid turned me away outright. And to top it all off, that useless girl kept screwing everything up. Everything! Oh great Idios, tell me, what did I do to deserve this shabby life? Well, you did try to do an exclusive on the mayor's chest. But if you want information that badly, we might share some of ours with you. Huh? We're actually investigating the incident on Mayor Maybell's behalf right now. So naturally we've met with the mayor and General Morgan too for that matter. Holy crap, you serious? Yep, totally. Score, and the goddess gets a point. Blessed be the bounty of Idios. Please, I beg of you, tell me everything, every last detail. We'll be glad to, however, aren't you forgetting something, Niall? Huh? Information ain't free, you know. We'll scratch your back, but you need to scratch ours first. And get that look off your face. I totally do not mean that literally. You want mirror or something? My research funds are long exhausted at this point, I'm sorry to say. We're not interested in your money. We just find it fascinating that you made your way to Bose right after this incident occurred. Seems like you might have heard some interesting things yourself, that being the case. Oh, and here I thought you were a nice kid. Turns out you're just a slimy little leech like me. I'll tell you what I know, but rest assured it's not big news by any stretch of the imagination. As long as it's related to the incident, no matter how trivial it may seem, I'll take it. Just don't be stingy. Give it to us straight, okay? Fine, fine. I'll tell you everything on my honor as a newsman. I've got 2 clues to share, so if you're taking notes, I suggest you get out your pen and paper. We're ready whenever you are. Man, way to go, Joshua. You're on a roll. Well, if he ever gets tired of being a bracer, we'll know he'll have a bright future in racketeering with those skills. First clue is in the form of an eyewitness report from the villager of Ravenou to the west. I talked to the villager who just come to Bose for a visit, and she told me something very interesting. Apparently she knows a kid who saw a huge shadow flying overhead on the night of the incident. A huge shadow flying overhead? Yep, airship, I told him. Maybe even that missing one. But the armies checked it out and found absolutely nothing. Aw, you meanie, you raised our hopes only to dash them straight away. So you're saying somebody saw something, but it was probably unrelated to anything. That's what I'm saying. I warned you it wasn't big news. And I went to a lot of trouble to get this sad morsel too. What with that information embargo in place and all? Well done. Now let's hear the second clue of yours. Fine. The other thing I learned is that the military's intelligence division is on the move. Intelligence division? I've heard rumors about them. It's a new royalty-sanctioned branch of the army in charge of intelligence gathering and dissemination. That's the one, yep. Supposedly they're so elite they can even stand toe-to-toe with the royal bodyguards. The man they put in charge, Colonel Richard, is apparently quite the whiz kid. With them on the case, they say this incident is as good as solved already. Doesn't seem like your information will be much use to us in our investigation. Oh, well, that's a shame. Sorry I couldn't help you much on your end. But a promise is a promise. I scratched, now it's your turn. Of course, a deal is a deal after all. So we told him about the incident in Roland, as well as the information received from General Morgan. The cap was Sky Bandits, a ransom demand to the Royal House and the Airship Corporations? Good goddess, that's exactly what I needed. That's the missing link I've been killing myself to find. Caught your fancy, did it? Absolutely. I can definitely write my article now. Can't be wasting my time getting drunk here. I have to find Dorothy post-haste. See you later, you wonderful people, you know. Wow, his spirits certainly lifted fast. Well, he was chasing a big story pretty unsuccessfully until we came along. It's only natural. I'm glad we could help him out. Well, look at you, from Mr. I'll break your kneecaps if you don't talk to Mr. Nice Guy in under a minute. Talk about a split personality. Stop thinking weird things about me. I was just negotiating. A little give and take, nothing more. A bad boy exterior with the good boy inside. Or is it the other way around? Either way, I'm sure the girls love it. But anyways, I guess we've only really dealt with scrupulous people thus far. We're pretty lucky in that regard. Start dealing with weirdos and that's when you really need to bust out some really questionable negotiation techniques. Why were you looking at me when you said that? Anyway, that aside, was anyone else a little bothered when Niall talked about that huge flying shadow thing? That eyewitness report from Ravenous? I'd say there's a strong chance there was nothing to it, if the army already checked it out. Yeah, but I mean, it's not like the army is totally infallible. They could have missed something. It wasn't General Morgan himself, after all, but one of his men, and some of those guys are pretty thick-headed. That is true. Probably worth looking into. Certainly can't hurt at any rate. You two are starting to get the hang of this, I see. I think this is a splendid idea. Let's head to Ravenous then, shall we? Got it. Well, we were already at Ravenous, but we needed to finish that side quest, so cheese risotto so we can learn it. Okay, excellent. We need to go to the Orbital factory as well. And I wonder if Olivier is going to join us. Oh wait, new Ansel path. No, we just have the Neville Valley one. Okay, so what place is this? This is the Orbital factory, perfect. And we're going to a slot for Estelle. We can open this one as well. Alright, let's do it. Whatever. Okay, quartz. Okay. So now let's equip some orbits on her, because now we have 2 extra slots here. So that gives us Sylphengard and Aerial. What's Death Blow? 100% kills an enemy, but quartz breaks. That's pointless then. Guess we can give her dexterity +5. Or the stone hammer. Alright, that's good enough. And next we'll work on Joshua's stuff. Guess you can't slot the same one in twice? And what does Aerial do? Powerful tornado with whirling bits of rubble. Interesting. Okay. Alright, that looks good. I don't think we have any equipment we need to buy, because I think we already stocked up on the best stuff they sell. Oops. Shop. Buy. Yeah, we're pretty much fully upgraded. Well, almost fully upgraded, but I mean, it's only 1 point of defense there anyway. Prevents poison, blind, and freeze, sleep, seal. Yeah, don't care. Okay. So I guess we've got to head to Ravenous now. But I really wanted Olivier to join us. Where is he? He's not here. Maybe he is going to join us. Okay, which means we need to go to the West Bows. Nope, no Olivier. How unfortunate. Let's kill this thing because it's fire. Sepith, which we need for Joshua. Oh, that might launch it. No, she should still be able to attack it, I think. Yep, just barely. You're good.
Oh, are we done already?
Oh no, 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 I didn't want it. That should have just ran into it. Oh well. Well. Somewhat convenient, I suppose. Start getting rid of this thing. Let's see what her art here is. It's aerial. It attacks an area. She won't get it off though. Well, that attacks everyone. Whatever. I'll just get rid of the bird. Art. No, craft. Sylphin Whip is an AoE, so I'll do that. Good stuff. Means that we can get rid of one of these. No, what? We missed. Oh, that sucks. Oh well. It's alright. Okay.
Oh, are we done already?
So we can cook as well. I think this is how we cook, but we don't have any of the materials to cook, unfortunately. Oh well. Well, we haven't eaten those other ones. That's a sit-down food. These are to-go meals. And I might as well attack this thing before it attacks us. At least that way we have the upper hand. I would really like to see this Twister move, so let's art, aerial, I'll do that. And you'll attack that one, should still keep it in the area, yep. Let's see how much damage this does. Neat, that's pretty good. So I guess timing like these strong spells with the little bonuses you get on the turns is probably important for harder boss fights, I guess. Alright, I think what we'll do is we'll take a break here, and next time we'll continue on our way to Ravenous, and hopefully Olivier will show up again, because we want him back in our party. So until then, thanks for watching.